Hello, I'm Athena Sinclair, and I'm just a local drag artist. So I want to first tell you a little bit about myself. So I work in this building quite often, actually, as MD Hunter. I run all kinds of different things for charity here in the state of Arkansas. Just a month or two ago, I fed about 200 plus people using my own funds. So drag is something that I do as self-expression. Drag is simply art. There's drag in almost everything that we do in our daily lives, including movies, TV shows, plays, anything that we have seen, there's some type of drag in there. Drag is not this sexually oriented thing that you have been told that it is. And I do believe the person who has submitted this bill isn't even familiar with what drag actually is. He told us about some unnamed queen saying all these different things about a drag show. I am a performer who has never drank, I have never smoked, I have never done any type of drug. I am having more clothes on than most people do in this room. I have on about 8 pairs of tights at all times. So nudity is not a thing that you would probably see at a drag show. I can perform in this exact outfit, doing a drag queen story time, and you cannot see any part of my body but my face and my hands. How is that considered sexually oriented? It does not make sense. Also, there are all kinds of different types of drag performers. There are drag performers that perform in their born given gender. There are straight drag performers. This bill will lead to all kinds of things, including censorship of different TV shows. There are major networks that have drag on TV constantly. And we actually had a straight drag queen that was on RuPaul's Drag Race from here in Arkansas who represented us on a major worldwide network. Those shows are going to be subject to censorship because of this particular bill. He mentioned earlier, and probably 2 days ago, in his interview on the news, that he actually did this bill because of God and it is wrong in the Bible. And I'd also like to Representative Bentley last session called trans people an abomination, and she's a sponsor of this bill. So don't tell me this bill is not about hate towards the LGBT plus community. There is no need for this bill. I know that you asked earlier about drag queen story time and that this wouldn't affect that. However, then what's the point of the bill? What is the point? We have no case here that people have been sexually oriented in your kids at all. There's not been one single case, so this seems like it's just happening for no reason because other people in the country are doing it. If we had an issue with this in the state, I would fully support this. However, there has not been one instance that this bill was needed or kids being groomed or anything like that. That makes no sense. I was not groomed as a kid. I'm from here in Arkansas, and the first time that I ever saw a drag queen was in Beebe, Arkansas, at a play of Rocky Horror Picture Show. It wasn't a drag queen. It was someone performing on stage, and I decided that I wanted that to be my next medium of art. And now I perform all around the country doing it. So this bill is going to just completely destroy what we do as an art form and make it a sexual-oriented thing that it's not. And that's all I have to say, and I'm open for questions.
Are there any questions from the committee? Not seeing anything, you permitted to testify today. Next up, Allie Thomason.